Happy Father's Day 2018 there, YTPC. I know a lot of you guys are dads. I want to do a YABO today. You probably can guess from the picture who it's from. That'd be Mr. Roondog, Kevin, out in Montana, my buddy. Before I open this package from Roondog, I just want to ask you all to please send your good vibes and happy thoughts to the man. He's been feeling pretty poorly. You all know that he's been battling cancer, and the chemo has got him feeling very under the weather. I haven't had much correspondence or interaction with him lately, and it saddens me greatly, but I think he's going to struggle through what he's feeling and be able to get back on the airways pretty soon. But for today, I was kind of waiting for him to be able to, be live again, and my plan was I was going to ask him to be on the phone with me while I opened his package, but he's not feeling up to that. So I'm going to just kind of do the YABO, and hopefully he'll see it. And I got the package actually probably a week ago, but I've been holding off on the opening of it for the occasion that I just mentioned. And it doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon, so let me at least open this up. So here we go. I've already cut the tape, but I have not opened the package yet. This was for no particular occasion. This was just because he's a very generous man and wanted to send me something. And by the way, it's his birthday in a couple of days. Let's wish Mr. Roondog a happy birthday. And yes, he's gotten a pretty nice package from me. I'm just waiting to see when he feels well enough to open it, what he thinks. So, okay. Let's see what we've got here. So we'll move our box out of view. And here we go. Nicely packaged and protected. Let's sleep on that, huh? Alright, let's see what we get. Might have to do a little bit of imaginative untaping here. Well, whatever it is, it's going to be fresh. I pretty much know what it is, but I have not seen it. So, I'm sure much of this untaping will get edited out of the final version. Make me hit my desk there. Couple of points that I'll talk about while I'm fighting with this tape. First of all, for those of you who haven't seen it yet, Mr. Corncob Piper, our friend Corey, has issued another silent auction that he posted today. And it's about tins of some really nice blends. Some of them aged pretty well, and some of them rather exotic. And yes, there is McClelland in the bunch. So you might want to get over to Corncob Piper, take a look at the silent auction. And just by mentioning that, I'm sure half of you have stopped watching this now. But the other thing I want to mention is that I've been out seeking more exotic YTPC members. Having as many subs as I have, I wonder, it's a very tiny contingent of those people who are in the YTPC. And I wonder who else is out there. Who am I missing out on? Who might be a great presenter? Or someone who leaves, funny or high quality commentary on other people's videos. And I've been going to their channels and looking, and let me tell you, I found a few this week who were exotic and enjoyable and very, very interesting. So I just want to mention to you guys, don't be complacent with those people you've already subbed to. Take a look out there. There are a lot more that you haven't. And many of them don't have pipe-related YouTube handles. They have imaginative names of all kinds, or they just go by their own names. But anyway, let me open up and reveal this to the world. This is my latest item received from Mr. Roondog. Kevin, here you go. Ta-da! An Antler Tamper. This is going to be the younger brother to this previous one that he sent me. I love this one. I love this one. I've been using it a lot. But I also admired the little straight one that he uses a lot in his videos. He said, well, you know what? I'll just make you one. I'm like, well, okay. And he did. Apparently, a friend of his is a source for antler finds. A lot of discarded antlers. A person that he knows has been finding them, and Kevin is able to make things out of them that are pretty nifty. So that's a beautiful little tamper. It's nicely weighted. It's very well constructed. I'm not sure. He told me once what kind of epoxy he uses there, but whatever it is, I mean, this thing is like this thing is battle ready. It's really well made, and it's beautiful. So, Kevin, thank you very, very much. This is going to get a lot of use. Okay? Look at that, huh? Huh? I bet you that one will. I think it does. When there's no crud underneath it. Well, look at that. Let me get my Maltese Falcon out of the way. That Falcon thing's always in the way. Couldn't resist. So that's these are my Roondog tampers. Thank you for watching me open the package. And again, one more time, please send your prayers and your well wishes to Mr. Roondog, Kevin. He's feeling pretty poorly. I think it's just the result of the chemo that he's been undergoing, which is going to make anybody sick. You know, so I'm very hopeful that he's going to be back feeling better pretty soon when they figure out the cocktail that he's getting and what to do about it. So please, you know, let's keep rooting for Mr. Roondog. He's a great guy. Yeah, and just a couple more words here on what I've been up to. I found my little can of Dunhill Standard Mixture. I have not tapped into it in a while. And I said, wow, why aren't I still smoking that? And I know that Dunhill is kind of going down and under and all that stuff. But you can still get it. You can still buy Dunhill. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a bowl of Standard Mixture. My philosophy, as is that of many YouTube pipe community members, is smoke your favorite blends today. Tomorrow is promised to no man. If you got something you love, smoke it. Smoke your Dunhill. Smoke your McClellan. Smoke your Syrian Latakia. You know, or Latakia. I'm going to change my pronunciation of that because that is the name of the city where it comes from. It's Latakia. I don't know why we call it Latakia. I'm going to start calling it Latakia. So, let me smoke my Latakia, and I'm going to smoke it in my Whiteford handmade pipe. I love this thing. I love this pipe. I love this pipe. Yep, and Michael's making one for Roondog too. He's about halfway through it at this point. This thing smokes like an absolute charm, and I'm going to put a little of that in there. My Standard Mixture is just a tad dry, but there's so little left in that jar. I'm not going to bother going through the hydration process. I'll probably just end up just making it wet. So I'll just smoke it dry, so it burns a little bit hotter. Big deal. This stuff is delicious. So yeah, get out there and check out the other presenters. Ones whose names you might have seen here and there, but you never bothered looking at because there are just so many postings from the people you do know. Get out this week and take a look at some people that you don't know. You know, I'll tell you, some really great people out there. I'm staying out of the camera shot today for the most part because, you know, it's Sunday. Frig it. I didn't bother fixing my hair today. I want to look like a guy who smokes a pipe and stands on his porch and looks at his plants all day. Yep, it's official. I've become my grandfather. All right. Let's do this here. Oh. Ubiquitous. The ubiquitous lighter. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what my favorite thing to smoke in this is? Boneyard. I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it. Grand Croupier Boneyard. For some reason, this pipe and Boneyard were made for each other. It brings out everything good about Boneyard. And believe me, there's a lot of good about Boneyard. This, though, is Standard Mixture. Is it truly, I once heard Bradley ask, is it truly the mixture by which all others are judged? It very well could be. Get it while you can. If you love English, man, it's hard to get better than that. Latakia Heaven. You guys are a great bunch. And there's a lot of really great guys out there that can would appreciate your attention. This week I want you to send some love this way. Okay? All you dads out there, have an amazing, happy, healthy Father's Day. Give your own dad a call if you can. I wish I could. Interestingly, I get to wish my nephew Christian a happy Father's Day because he's a father, and I'm still getting used to that idea. He's got a little infant baby named Layla who's so beautiful, and he's a great dad to her. And it's funny, well, not funny, but it's amazing to watch how having a child changes a man. Having a child does something to some guys. It just wakes up something in them you never saw before. It's subtle but powerful. And I never saw it coming with my nephew, but when his baby came along, all of a sudden he's just a responsible dad. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. It's going to sound really strange. It almost feels like a part of me is almost saying, you know what? When my time comes to lay down and close my eyes forever, I can do it a little more easily because I know that about my nephew. He's like my son. I don't have any children of my own. And Christian, if you're watching this, happy Father's Day. I love you. And YTPC, I love you guys too. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves and each other. Say hi to your dad. All right, man. Have a good one.